Hi everybody, happy holidays. Thanksgiving is almost here and I just wanted to make a new video for you because I'm constantly thinking, how can I better connect people? What better ways can people meet and connect on their own? You guys know that my world basically revolves around that when I'm not helping animals. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm a matchmaker and a relationship expert here in Los Angeles. I have a company called Exclusive Introductions. My site is exclusiveinla.com, and I have a weekly radio show with a new time slot. It's now on Fridays at 1 p.m. Pacific time on latalkradio.com. So it'll be on today, my first Friday at 1. So tune in. I'm always talking about love, life, things I find interesting, fascinating about the world. So anyway, I want to tell you what my thoughts are today. My thoughts today are about your passion. And I believe that there's something to be said about meeting somebody based on your sharing a similar passion or interest. So if you are somebody who doesn't really know what their passion is, I would suggest you figure it out like right away. And kind of ask yourself this question, what legacy after you're gone do you want to leave behind? How do you want people to remember you? Are you a person that wants to really make a difference in the world? Are you a person that just wants to have a family, which is awesome and fine? Are you a person that says, I want to be remembered as a great golfer? I want to be remembered as a person who helped animals. Or whatever your passion is. I think you need to figure that out. You've got to figure out what lights your fire and what gets you up every day and what consumes your thoughts, other than finding Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong or Miss Right or Miss Wrong. And that's actually a whole nother video, because if Mr. Wrong and Miss Wrong consumes your thoughts, that's a whole nother problem that we'll address in another video. But I think hopefully your thoughts are consumed with your passion, whatever it is. And let's say, for example, we'll take me. My passion, certainly when I'm not connecting people and helping people find love, is helping animals and even the earth. So when I go to help at animal events or fundraisers for animals, or the earth, or any kind of environmental projects, the chances are better that I am going to meet somebody that's going to be my kind of person, even as friends. But certainly if I'm looking for a romance, I think the possibility for me would be greater for me to be with somebody who shares my passion, since my passion is so great in those areas. And I think that is very true of all of you out there. I think too many of us rely on the internet, which I love the internet for meeting people, don't get me wrong. But I think there's something to be said about getting your ass out into the real world. And when you do get your ass out into the real world, you've got to put it out there. You can't just show up and then look down at your phone the whole time, or cling on to your friend like they're a life preserver, okay? You're out in the world. Here you are at an event. Here you are at a Christmas party, a dinner, or even Starbucks. So if you're not doing your passion and you're just out in the world, practice being fully present in that moment with other people. Make conversation with people who are in line, who are standing beside you. What the hell is wrong with saying, hey, how are you? I oftentimes will look at somebody's outfit, even if it's a guy, and I will say, oh, I love your shoes. Oh my God, great taste in shoes. And they're like, oh, thank you. Everybody loves a compliment, and that's an easy way to start a conversation. You could even, talk about the weather, talk about the prices at Starbucks, whatever it is. You have to be friendly. You have to be outgoing. So you can practice that anywhere. But then combine that helpful information with going and doing your passion, so that when you're there at the art event, if that's your passion, or beach cleanup day, or volunteering at a shelter, or whatever it is, now you know how to make conversation with people. Now you're comfortable doing it. So you can do it anywhere. And I guarantee you, armed with this information, you will find somebody. And if you're doing your passion, chances are great that you're going to find somebody that you share your passions with. And it might be an animal person, in my case. Anyway, have a great, happy holiday. And you can always keep your questions coming. I love them. Send them to me at Gina@exclusiveinla.com. Happy holidays.